When it comes to online poker, one of the most common concerns that players have is whether the game is rigged. It's a question that pops up in countless forums, social media groups, and casual conversations among poker enthusiasts. So let's dive into this topic and address the question head-on. Is online poker rigged? First off, let's acknowledge where this concern comes from. Poker is a game of skill, but it also involves a significant amount of chance. Even the best players lose hands, and sometimes it seems like those losses come at the worst possible times. When you're on the losing end of a bad beat, when your strong hand is suddenly trumped by an unlikely draw, it's easy to wonder if something fishy is going on behind the scenes. To understand whether online poker is rigged, it's crucial to understand how randomness works. Online poker sites use complex algorithms, specifically a random number generator, or RNG, to shuffle and deal the cards. These RNGs are designed to ensure that the outcomes are completely random, just like shuffling a deck of cards in a live game. In fact, reputable online poker sites go to great lengths to ensure that their RNGs are fair. They are regularly audited by independent third-party organizations to ensure that the games are truly random and not manipulated in any way. These audits are crucial for maintaining the integrity of the game and the trust of the players. Bad beats are part of poker, both online and offline. They are those situations where you have a statistically strong hand, but the unlikely happens and you lose. It can feel like the game is rigged against you, especially if you experience a string of bad beats in a short period of time. However, this is not evidence of rigging. Instead, it's a reflection of the inherent volatility in poker. Even with the best strategy, you will lose hands, and sometimes luck just isn't on your side. The key to successful poker is understanding that over the long run, skill will prevail, and short-term swings, both positive and negative, are simply part of the game. Common myths and misconceptions. There are several myths out there that fuel the belief that online poker is rigged. One common misconception is that online poker sites favor certain players, such as new players or high-volume players, by giving them better hands. Another is the idea that sites manipulate the outcomes to generate more rake by prolonging hands and encouraging more betting. These ideas are mostly rooted in frustration and misunderstanding. Online poker sites make their money through the rake, a small percentage taken from each pot, so they have a vested interest in keeping games fair and competitive to maintain a large player base. Rigging games would risk their reputation, and in a competitive market, that could be a fatal business mistake. If you're still concerned about the fairness of online poker, the best thing you can do is choose a reputable poker site. Look for sites that are licensed and regulated by respected gaming authorities. These sites are subject to strict rules and regular inspections, which helps ensure that the games are fair and that your money is safe. Choose a site with a good KYC, Know Your Client program. This assures that one person can create only one account, reducing the chances of false play greatly. Good licensed sites also have security teams and software in place to detect false play and cheating attempts. Also, take the time to read reviews and player feedback. The online poker community is vocal, and if there are consistent issues with a particular site, you're likely to hear about it. So, is online poker rigged? The short answer is no, as long as you're playing on a reputable site. The games are governed by random chance, just like in live poker, and while bad beats can be frustrating, they're part of the game. If you focus on improving your skills and making good decisions over the long run, you'll find that the fairness of the game will reward you. Online poker is a game of ups and downs, wins and losses, but it's not a rigged game. It's a game where skill, strategy, and yes, a little bit of luck all come together to create one of the most exciting and challenging experiences in the world of online gaming.